Today on the show, we're talking about a topic that we fight about all the time.
All the time.
Your fault, usually.
No.
And it won't just be me against you this time because
even.
our friends have the same issue.
I feel for Heidi in this scenario.
I'm with Taylor
Big
100%.
time.
Listen to this.
All right, here's the argument. My wife doesn't check any pockets when she does the wash.
It's not my responsibility.
Yes, see, that's the thing, is when I do laundry, I always check the pockets to make sure there's no valuables that accidentally got left behind in the pocket. Like, for instance, your key fob that went through the wash. Because you did not check the pockets before you put it in the washer.
There is a place for everything, and you should be the one that's responsible to put your stuff away.
Yes.
I shouldn't have to be responsible of going through your pockets because I clean my pockets out before I put my clothes in the hamper.
Yes, and that is where the meat of this is, because you pick up clothes that are not in the hamper and you throw them in the washing machine. Like pants that I've only wore for one day. So
That
what
you
do I
left
put
on
them?
the floor.
I put them on the floor, or I put them over the top of the back of my chair.
Which
meaning,
is not the place for them.
yes, but I only put things in the hamper that I want to go in the wash. If you pick things up from other places, you have to know that there's probably important things in the pockets that I plan on using the next day.
However, sometimes you're still lazy and you do put your
Whoa!
pants into
You
the
cannot
hamper.
use the L word. No.
Yes, I can, because you, just the other day, put your pants into the hamper and your wallet was in there. I didn't put your pants in there. You put them in there. So,
When you found the
Your
wallet,
responsibility. I did
how
not
did you
find
find
the
the
wallet.
wallet? Because you checked
no,
the pockets.
you did.
I
did not
I
check
rest
the
my
pockets.
case.
I did not check the pockets.
This is legit. This is like she is so wrong.
I feel steam coming out of my orifices right now.
She is so wrong. She's not checking her pockets. She's not checking his pockets.
As
she's
she
not
said,
checking any pockets.
it is not her responsibility. Oh my gosh.
What?
Yes. No. As the primary laundry doer, I can definitely relate to Heidi. Not so much valuables, but Tommy has cargo shorts.
No one can relate
with
to
8
her
pockets.
washing valuables.
My turn. Okay. There's like 8 pockets in Tommy's cargo shorts in each one, and then times that by 3 cargo shorts, and there's usually a lump of tissues in each cargo short pocket. And then we do the wash.
Well, you always need to have tissues with you just in case.
And I don't.
I used to get bloody noses. I did this when I was a kid.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree in holding on to tissues. But it is the responsibility of the tissue holder and short pant wearer to empty out their pockets before throwing them in the hamper or throwing them in the wash. I have folded far too many loads of laundries that have shredded tissues all over them, and I have to pick piece by piece. And, initially it started off like, hey, babe, can you check the pockets when, before you put them in the hamper? And then there's more shredded tissues. And then it elevates, and then all of a sudden I am MFing you to take the GD tissues out of your awful cargo shorts.
Right.
I'm flustered right now. Heidi,
it's not,
I am with you.
But why can't
Solidarity.
you put a hand in the pocket as a double check? And I do my best, but as a double check to have my back, to have my pants side. Why can't you put a hand in the pocket just to make sure that it's empty before throwing it in the wash?
I fold
7
to 8 loads of laundry. I divide each of these articles into color, darks, and lights. I go through the whole house because you and my children are hoarders and you just drop clothes in every corner of the house in the most random places. Yes, you do.
Not for me.
Oh my gosh, you do.
No way.
You leave out because you get up early in the morning, so all of a sudden there's a pair of boxers in the dining room. I mean, you guys.
This is intense.
No,
I
feel
need backup.
very.
I gotta make a call because I need backup.
Oh, bring it on! I am with Heidi.
You should be looking in those pockets and I agree, I should be looking.
Deep
but
breaths.
You've got to be you're the last stop.
Deep breath.
You got to make sure. All right, let's call him.
Oh.
We're on his side. Hello.
Hello? Hey.
Hey, what's up, man? You got Tommy and Lucy here.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Heidi.
Hello, Taylor. Hello,
Heidi.
Heidi. This one, guys, we're a little worked up over here right now.
This has hit a nerve. This has hit a nerve in the Riles household just as much. I feel so seen right now, Heidi. I can't. I'm flustered. I'm like sweating over it. It's so.
But you're the last. If you're doing the laundry, you're the last stop before that laundry makes it in. And I do my best to empty out the pockets, but
no,
you're the last.
You
stop.
don't do your best because if you did your best, you'd empty out your damn pockets before they.
So enough about us. So I guess my question is: so is it more Taylor leaving stuff in the pockets, or is it Heidi's lack of checking pockets,
Careful.
whether it's hers or Taylor's? And I'll let you both answer that to start.
Oh, I mean, you don't check your own pockets either, Heidi. You just throw stuff in.
No, I do check my own pockets because I take stuff out of my pockets before I take my pants off.
That sounds very logical.
It does sound very logical.
Yes,
yes, such a simple task.
You have to wash your pants every
No,
day.
I don't. No. I wear my pants like 3 different times before I put them in the wash.
Well, then where would you put them before they go in the wash?
I fold them
floor.
I fold them and put them in the drawer.
With the clean stuff?
Yeah.
Sometimes, right.
I'm not a monster.
Yeah.
They're jeans.
If you smell, you do the smell check and the stain check. If it's all clear, you're good to rewear, right?
I get it. Yeah, I get 4 or 5 jean wears before washing them.
Not only does Tommy leave tissues in every pocket of his pants, he keeps his belt on. So when I go to take out the jeans, the leather belt is still on. Like he can't freaking take the belt off.
The belt is a red flag that those pants are not done.
No. Definitely not. But even if it was, then it still doesn't belong on the floor. Because again, when you're trying to make your house clean and tidy, or when you're feeling like you're trying to stay sane in your mind, you need stuff to be off the floor.
Exactly.
So the floor is not a place to put your clean clothes if you're going to continue to wear them.
What about
or on the back of your chair. Not on the back of your chair either. No, that's what your drawers are for. We spend money to have nice things, to have nice furniture, so that you can put your things away.
Preach, girl.
Wait, so Heidi, so you're just
aggressive.
Yeah, you're a aggressive madman that just scours the house and grabs clothes and throws them into the wash.
No, don't you go name calling Heidi.
Yeah. Let me make it clear. Okay, so when I put them on the floor, I'm not just putting them anywhere on the floor. I'm putting them on the floor of the closet next to the hamper. No, you are not.
It's at the end of the bed.
Yes,
and next to your desk over there, and next to your spot in the bed.
Right, over the office chair, over the dining room chair, on the couch, over by the Peloton.
Never in the closet. If it was in the closet, it would be a different story. That'd be fine. Do whatever you're going to do in the closet. I don't care. Nobody has to see that.
Yeah, and Taylor, I have a question for you. If Tommy has the jeans and the belt on, but he places on multiple thousands of occasions, places the jeans with the belt still on top of the hamper, is it fair to still assume that he's not done wearing it? Or should he have a different place for his...
I think it's fair to assume, what I want to get back to the actual topic here. It's fair to assume that you should check the pockets.
Right.
No, it's not my job to check your pockets. Don't you need that stuff?
Let me speak. You have your turn. This is like therapy, remember?
Right.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So,
I feel.
You know what my life is like. You know that I have like 5 different jobs, and I never know exactly which one I'm about to get into the next day, right? So I might need that pair of pants that's sort of more of like work pants that like I'm going to get dirty in, that I'm like, that I might get up and go, you know what? I'm about to go do some painting. Let me grab those grungy pants and not put on a brand new pair of slacks. That's why they end up sort of in the hamper. Because yes, they're dirty, but I'm probably going to wear them again still anyway.
So you're going to dig them back out.
You know? So what I'm really doing is I'm making sure that you're doing the least amount of effort possible. Or me, because I do laundry sometimes too. I don't want to make it sound like you're Cinderella over here.
Right.
Okay.
So
well,
are you done?
I want to know. I want to know if you've ever left tissues in your pocket and then dried in your dryer. All of a sudden, you have 1,000 shredded pieces of tissue that you have to peel off all the clothes.
I don't know what Tommy's doing with tissues in his pocket.
That
receipts, yes. Receipts,
no,
definitely.
it's only
tissues.
tissues.
So
Do you want to know what was in there today?
Tell us.
Sharpie.
Oh, that would have been bad. That would have been bad.
What was worse is when your daughter had it. I took it from her. It's better to have it in my pants.
But you want to know who put the pants in the hamper?
I did.
You did.
Oh, mic drop.
I've got to do a little tissue defense for a second. So I used to get nosebleeds in high school.
In high school.
And then I also have allergies
He's 40.
now. And then we have 3 kids that still aren't quite blowing their own nose yet. So there's tissues at hand at all moments.
In his cargo shorts from 2002 with 8 pockets. So there's tissues in every single pocket. And he doesn't empty them out.
But
and I said,
I would never put tissues in the in the beautiful leg pockets.
Are you kidding me?
Cargo shorts.
Are you kidding me?
I wouldn't put.
I pulled it out on our date night live show, like live, like there was a tissue in that side pocket. You guys, it's not even normal. I can't even deal. And then I get, and I, you know, years ago was when I was on my best behavior as a wife. I started off by saying, babe, you know, if you wouldn't mind just checking your pockets before putting it in the hamper.
Yeah. Well.
And then dozens of shredded tissue loads later.
So I have a question for Taylor. So Taylor, and I know this is where I'm guilty of it. So like my mom would check the pockets and then we were good.
Oh, we're going there?
So my question, no, I'm not saying that's how it should be.
Right.
Because we all know that their marriage is their marriage, ours is ours, right? But I guess my question for Taylor is, Taylor, did your mom check the pockets?
No, she did not. No, she did not. No, she did not.
What are you talking about?
Because do you remember what she found in the bottom of the washer?
Okay, she found a condom the one time she didn't check pockets.
Oh, man.
Hadn't been used. It was just there. And nobody's saying that it was mine even.
Oh, okay.
All we're saying is she found one and she got freaked out.
Yeah.
That's all that's being said.
Oh.
And was it yours?
No one knows.
That's
no
not
one
what
knows.
this is about. This is.
I would also like to say it's funny that Tommy brings up his mother in laundry because when we were dating, it was Mother's Day and we still stayed in apartments with coin laundry. And I kid you not, the man brought a bag of laundry down to his mother's in Orange County on Mother's Day.
I don't know that it was Mother's Day.
Oh, it was Mother's Day.
I do know that
it was Mother's Day.
It brings her comfort.
No. I was like, this is Mother's Day. You don't. And his response was, my mom, she's happy to do it.
Well, we call my mom Mimi Poppins because she comes in and she sweeps up and she cleans everything. It's incredible.
She is
well,
amazing.
Now, in Tommy's defense, now let me first off say, when I first hear that, it sounds really, really awful.
Totally.
But then when I sort of think about it, you know, like we're talking about an empty nester here, right? She hasn't had someone to really like take care of like she used to when little Tommy was little Tommy.
Oh.
So her getting to like, do the laundry, like it might actually kind of like, bring her some happiness to be able to like take care of somebody.
That is a way to spin it. That is a way to spin it, Taylor.
That is the spin.
Saying, it is. Yeah.
But it is a BS.
I'm not saying that it's. I'm not saying that it's true.
Nobody's gonna care.
I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying that could be something.
Nobody's gonna care if they don't ever have to do a little laundry again.
I will say on the record, when I become an empty nester, and my kids show up with their laundry on Mother's Day, guess what's gonna happen to those laundry? It's gonna turn into a bonfire, because I'd be like,
well, when
I'm gonna put a Sharpie in the pocket.
I'll put a Sharpie in the pocket. Yes. No. I mean, I give you credit for that angle, Taylor. Yeah. I think it's
that was nice of him. I mean, so again, the question is, does the person that's doing the laundry, male or female, should they check the pockets one last time?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Should they check the pockets one last time?
No.
The person way too much time.
One last time.
The person wearing the garment should be responsible.
And I'm doing my best.
Your best.
I'm doing my best. So I guess my question is, so if you think I'm only going to take the whatever's in the pockets, usually tissues, out.
It's only tissues. It's only tissues.
Out, maybe 90% of the time I take them out. It's not worth you double checking, just to save the hurt later of the tissues and the whole laundry.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
It took me like 10 minutes to sort.
Right.
And hey, listen, I just did 4 loads of laundry by myself today, folded, sorted, washed, folded, and put them away.
Good girl.
We all love your sob story. Yeah. Let's get back to the topic here. And I agree. Here's where I'm at. I agree that whoever is the pants wearer should be cleaning out their pockets. But I also agree that whoever does the laundry, they're the safeguard. They are the coach of that load of laundry.
No.
It is also their responsibility. They're like the safety.
No. Yeah. What's the position that like blocks the quarterback?
Yeah, no, they're the safety, because like if a running back gets through the entire line of defense and is running, for the touchdown, there's one person that can still catch that loose Sharpie. And that is the safety. Yeah. That is the person that is doing the laundry. Yes, the whole line of defense should have stopped that Sharpie to begin with, the ones that were wearing the pants, but they missed it.
Nobody has time. Nobody has time, okay? We listen to your state of life right now and how you work, but the rest of us have to keep up with the anxiety of the chaos of your life.
This is true.
Kids, so I don't have time to go through and check everybody's pockets. I'm just going to throw it into the laundry basket,
I get
trust that you did your job, and throw it in the wash.
There's trust
that's
there.
Fine. That's just, you're going to lose a lot of football games.
No, you're going to lose a lot of football games. You're the one that's going to miss out on the receipts, because I'm over here taking my own stuff out.
Well, our team together will lose those football games.
You're on the same team.
We are on the same team. We're on the same team. So,
yes. One's offense, one's defense. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, thanks, guys. So we're gonna put it up for a vote, and then we're gonna let you know whose role is gonna change in the future, and we'll get you that feedback when that comes back in.
I cannot wait.
Whatever is voted upon, that is the
everything must change.
Everything
at that
must
point.
change.
Yes, we'll let you guys know.
It is the new law in the household.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's what we do for you.
Yes.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Right.
And you guys everyone check out Doodad. That's Taylor. Anything else you want to plug there, my friends?
Ooh, Heidi makes a really mean tater tot hot dish.
Oh,
yes.
Just let me know. Plug in that.
Almost as good as Aunt Kathy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
That's all we got.
That's awesome. Cool. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. So here's...
So no one's giving in.
No.
Either
no.
Side. Either side. No
I
one's
will
giving
not give in
Yeah.
to those shredded tissues
Yeah.
in your pockets. Like, you're a grown-ass man. Like, I get it if it's my son, but you just turned 40.
Dude.
You have a new...
I
decade.
vow to check more than I've ever checked before, but I still think you should make the last pass.
So then get rid of your cargo shorts so that I'm checking 4 pockets versus 8 pockets.
Right. Oh.
And I will consider it.
You'll look at 4
if
pockets.
I can burn your cargo shorts, I will check your pockets for tissues.
Yeah.
Because I hate your cargo shorts
Yeah.
that much.
I've heard.
Okay, but here's like an equivalent standard, right? So you bring a plate to the kitchen sink. Is it the person who just ate off that plate's responsibility to scrape the food off? Or is it the person who's doing the dishes' responsibility to scrape the food off? I think it's the same argument. And clearly it is the person who ate that food off that dish that needs to go to the garbage, scrape everything off, then place the empty dish into the dishwasher.
Right, and I was thinking of a similar analogy, but mine went more of, so you wash the dishes, they went through the dishwasher, they were clean when you took them out of the dishwasher, you put them into the cabinet. But then a bug gets in the pot. Now, the person that's cooking, do they take the bug out of the pot, or do they just cook anyway with the bug in the pot? You're the last line of defense. You're cooking, so you want a clean pot. If it got dirty somehow, aren't you going to clean that pot again?
I don't think
it
makes that
this
makes
is the
that
greatest.
makes no
this is
sense.
The greatest. Yeah.
You
I
were
would
talking
clean that
about
pot again.
You were talking about unloading dishes, and all of a sudden there's a pot and a fly.
And there's
it
a
makes
bug in
no
it. Yep,
sense.
It makes complete sense.
There is zero sense.
I continue to be right.
I can't even answer that because I don't even know what you're asking me. So, moving on. We're
Moving
done.
on. So, give us the results of. We did another episode a few weeks ago, and
okay.
we're going to give the results of that one. Because that's how the show works. Like this topic we just had with Taylor and Heidi, we're going to put it up for a vote. The way you guys are going to vote is by going to at Mom versus Dad Show on Instagram. You can vote right there. We'll also put the vote up on Life of Dad and Life of Mom Official on Instagram. But you guys voted, so here are the results. You got it there?
Yeah, so the question was, do you believe in expiration dates? Should culinary spices, which are over 5 years old, be thrown away? Now, we did this poll on Life of Mom and Life of Dad. On Life of Dad, it was 51% to 49%, so really close.
Saying yes to throw it away.
51 to yes, throw it away.
Right.
Now, on Life of Moms, it was 60% yes and 40% no. So actually, a lot more people said no than I would expect.
No, I mean, I thought we would win that one. We almost won that one on the Life of Dad side. We almost did.
But can we be real and admit that the spices you have held on to are 12 years old and not 5 years old?
So I looked at some of the comments, too, when there were comments on Facebook, and the vote is the vote, and the vote, it's clear who the winner is. However, all the comments were, yeah, you got to get rid of them because they start losing their taste a little bit. Who cares? You lose a little bit of a taste of red pepper, so who cares?
People like passive-aggressive tacos that are made to supreme delish.
Different episode, check it out.
I will forever reference passive-aggressive tacos because that is my new favorite topic to talk about. But if you are confused what passive-aggressive tacos are, go find the episode with
John and Stevie. Where we talked
it's
about...
pretty funny. But yes, I think you're insane to keep 12-year-old spices.
The people voted. We'll throw some more away. It's fine.
He also keeps NyQuil that's like 6 years old.
That's all right. It's all right. I'm not asking you to take it. It's not all right. I'm taking it. You don't take NyQuil.
I also need you alive in our life.
Well,
I need a father for my children.
I'm good. I'm healthy. I have the heart rate of an athlete. That's what the doctor tells me, right?
Why don't you tell him what you did on your Peloton today?
I broke I just turned 40, so I just figured I needed to break. I needed to show that I could still work out. And it was just a landmark for me because it says your age on the Peloton. It said 30s because I've been in my 30s. So I get on there today and it says 40s. I'm in my 40s, right? So as soon as I saw that, I was like, I got to break my record. So I broke my 15-minute record. No big deal.
He loves himself, guys.
No big deal.
There is no shortage of self-confidence in Tom Riles, and it's admirable. Good for you. Good for you.
Well, thank you guys so much for listening. So we're gonna put the vote up on our Instagram. It's at Mom versus Dad Show on Instagram, where you guys can vote about who should be taking. Who should the person doing the laundry have the last pass on emptying the pockets or not? That is the question.
No, that is unfair to set it up that way.
Should that person have the last pass?
Should the person doing the laundry check pockets? Because if you do last pass, everyone's going to
go for... Should the person do laundry check pockets?
The phrasing is, it's all in the question.
I can agree with you on that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you are right.
Yeah. You were right.
I'm sorry. You were right.
And we'll close this out with my my apology about the spices, all right?
Okay.
Babe, the thing about the spices they are something it sounds like wedding music, and like our spices, some of our spices were with us from the wedding. How many gifts do we have from our wedding that we could still use and taste every
spices.
day?
Only
right?
spices.
So that brings me back to that day, the day that you said I do, the day that we committed to being in this together forever.
That's a reach.
Those were the spices. Anyhow, I'm sorry that I tried to hold on to that. We'll throw away a couple more spices. We don't really need to buy too many more because we don't really use that many spices.
I like these apology segments where you say I'm wrong, you're right.
0 for 3, but we'll figure out a new way to vote next time. And that is that. Thank you guys for listening, for watching. That is the Mom versus Dad Show. We will see you next time.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye.